This one was confiscated in the corridor, this one in a maths lesson.
This girls' school has a strict policy on mobile phones. Use them in class time and they'll be confiscated for up to a week. Schools have had to find their own way to deal with the problem of mobiles, weighing up the safety and the educational benefits against the disruption and other problems they can cause in school hours. Teachers' rights to confiscate pupils' property have been challenged, but the Education Bill going through Parliament now will for the first time change the law in England to allow them to do just that.
Mobile phones cause us so much trouble, you know, that they can be lost, they can be swapped, they can be stolen, and also the students are now using them to send instant messages. Also, we've got the incidences of Facebook and bullying and YouTube snippets of staff.
The new Education Bill not only allows staff to confiscate phones in schools, it also allows them to look at any data on it and delete it if they feel it's necessary. But opponents say doing that is a step too far.
The extra powers in the bill to search and to actually confiscate and dispose of electronic equipment such as phones are actually disproportionate powers that teachers don't really want, and actually could cause more conflict and more problems for schools rather than actually tackling discipline. In many respects they're reckless and they're putting teachers into confrontation with parents and with children and young people.
Civil liberties groups say these powers, including the right for staff of the opposite sex to search pupils, in some cases without witnesses, are a serious cause for concern.
This bill proposes some pretty sweeping, in fact breathtakingly broad powers, which would effectively give teachers police-like coercive powers over students. These type of powers wouldn't be tolerated in the workplace. They wouldn't be tolerated by most of us adults.
Siobhan is a mum of 3 and runs an online parenting network.
In my experience, I think most parents are in favour of the Education Bill, particularly the prospect that gives more power to teachers to enforce the rules. Schools generally have quite sensible rules, but in many cases aren't allowed to enforce them.
While these pupils agree phones should be off in school, they don't think teachers should be able to search them.
They should only look in it if they think something wrong is going on.
Teachers definitely shouldn't be able to go through information on your phone. It's your own life, it's your privacy.
I think it's really not right to have your own private property taken off you and searched. It's like looking through someone's emails or their diaries.
The government says the bill sends a strong message that a teacher's authority must be respected, and the measures will allow them to deal promptly and effectively with any incident. So far, the bill has received cross-party support and is due to be brought in by the autumn. Keith Doyle, BBC News.